Hi, my name is Alyssa and I draw a lot of Animal Crossing characters. In addition to my A to Z series, which I'm still working on the final artwork for those, I thought it would be cool to do a 10-day countdown until the release date of New Horizons. So I'll be doing 10 little speed paint videos like this of New Horizons new villagers or some returning friends in their New Horizons outfits. So without further ado, let's get started. Continuing my countdown to New Horizons is probably another huge fan favorite, probably the fan favorite special character, I would say, Little Daisy May. I'm assuming she's either the daughter or the granddaughter or niece of Joan, the turnip seller from previous games, that boar that we all know and love for her contributions to our Bell wallets. Daisy May is very beloved, and it's very easy to see why. She's super cute. Her enormous little hat full of turnips where it looks like she's about ready to fall over is adorable, and even her little snot dangling out of her nose, making her look like a little bratty little kid, is super cute. Or at least I find it cute. It was so funny. There was a Facebook group I was on. There's a million Animal Crossing groups I'm part of on Facebook, which is the only reason I get on Facebook anymore, to be honest. But there was a whole debate about whether the snot hanging from Daisy May's nose was cute or not, and it was like 50-50, like, no, I think she's disgusting, and the other 50% saying, no, she's so cute, I love it. And I, of course, think she's adorable, and I don't think the little dangly snot takes away from that. It's just, a little visual, signifier that she's a little kid. And I joked in the group that, it was a better visual signifier of being a little kid than what you would see in real life, which is the semi-permanent stain of Kool-Aid around the kid's mouth, or like a handful of wet Cheetos, or like, Cheerios, or whatever kids are carrying around in their hand. It's always soggy. It's soggy food, and they always want to hand it to you. It's a meme, but it's also true. I have had little kids try to hand me soggy food. I don't know why they think I want it, but they're just trying to share. I guess sharing is caring, so. But anyway, I think the little snot is super cute. That's all I meant to say with all that. It does remind me of the little boy from Wind Waker with the dangly nose snot as well, which I think is another character following that character design convention. Also, I'm super happy with the color palette, how it works for these turnips. I was thinking that the mint might not work as well for a leaf color, but I think it really looks really nice, actually. And again, I was talking about in the flick video that I'm trying to get better with the shapes that I use in my art, and I think these leaf shapes are all pretty satisfying to me to look at, so I'm pretty pleased with them. I'm really making an effort to make my New Horizons characters, or rather every new villager that I draw from here on out, I'm trying to make them stronger and stronger, so that by the time I finish my A to Z series of every villager, hopefully the Z villagers are like way prettier than the A villagers, or at least, you see an improvement in my art. I don't want them to look too much better, because then if some poor soul out there whose favorite villager starts with an A and their other favorite villager starts with a Z, they get two prints and they're like, oh, the Z one looks so much better than the A one. But I've gotten pretty good feedback on all the stuff I've posted so far, so hopefully none of them are significantly worse, though it is fun to see my shape use improving over time. I'm finding a lot of shapes in all these characters that I've been posting over the last few days that I'm really happy with, that I would look at somebody else's art and be like, oh, I really like how they did that. Can we also just talk about the cute little character design details that are a part of Daisy May, like canonically, not how I drew her, but how the character looks? Like her rounded little square eye pupil shape is adorable. Her little tufts of little curly hair sticking out of the side of her little bonnet, adorable. The little rosy red cheeks, cute. The snot, controversial, but cute. Like her tiny little body proportions to her little bobblehead, and then how large the turnips on her head. Like she's just... like, if there's a formula for cute, she definitely has all the ingredients, I think. I think that's why she's so beloved, and I feel like of all the New Horizons new characters, counting villagers, special characters, whatever, I have seen the most fan art by far of Daisy May. And I think it's just because she ticks all the cute boxes. She's just super sweet, and everybody loved Joan too. I don't know if it's just because Joan was a cool character design in people's minds, or if people just love her because she made them rich, but Joan is very well beloved, so I can only assume that Daisy May will go on to become probably one of the most memorable characters from New Horizons. I wonder if there will be a character as popular as Isabelle in New Horizons, because Isabelle, far and away, became pretty much the mascot of Animal Crossing, more than even Tom Nook or Todakeke or anybody. In my opinion, I think if you had to pick one thing from Animal Crossing to represent Animal Crossing, it would be Isabelle, not Tom Nook or anybody else, which is so interesting because she's such a late addition to the series. And I wonder if Daisy Mae or somebody else will become like the new icon of Animal Crossing as a series. I think that'll be interesting to see how fans react, and I guess we'll see at the first big convention that happens after New Horizons comes out, right? Like, how many cosplayers are trying to dress up as Daisy Mae or some other character. That'll be really interesting to see. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are we going to have another Isabelle level character who defines the series and becomes the new face of Animal Crossing? Or do you think Isabelle will maintain her status as queen of Animal Crossing? Again, I'm leaving the fine little details like the little pattern on her dress and little lines on her little bow around her waist. I'm saving all that detail work for the tail end, so I'm just doing simple color fills here in Adobe Animate. And I'm pretty happy with the balance I struck in the final artwork of her, where it's just enough detail. Like, she has to have a little bit of detail on the basket on her head to show the basket weaving, so I just did a little crisscross pattern to simplify that as much as possible. And of course the little red ropes that hold the whole apparatus to her head. But I kept those just plain lines. I didn't add any, rope texture to them or anything like that. I'm trying to hit this balance where it's simple, but it's not, completely minimalist graphic design. It's somewhere in the middle. And I think I'm striking a good balance with Daisy Mae and the rest that I've done in this 10 video series. And once these simple shapes are more or less fleshed out and all the colors are filled in, I take the art, I delete the outlines and the background, and I send this transparent PNG over to my iPad to do the finishing touches over in Procreate. Over in Procreate, I'm playing with background colors first. Sometimes I save this for the tail end, but I wanted to do it first, which is something I should have done for some other characters who we'll talk about in the last video tomorrow, I suppose. You got a sneak peek of who it was in yesterday's video if you had an eagle eye, so I guess it won't be a total surprise. So anyway, adding in these little details like the little lines for all the little parts on her dress and the stalks on the leaves, she really came together quickly. And overall, I'm really happy with how she turned out. I think she came out super cute, and I'm excited to see how people react to her when this video goes up. Let me know your thoughts on Daisy Mae and her adorableness in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe for more Animal Crossing speed paints. I'm posting another one tomorrow for the last day before the New Horizons release, and also like and subscribe because I'm always drawing new stuff and posting it on this channel, and you should just do that anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a fantastic rest of your day.